from the Premier League to the Ligue 1 to the Serie A to the La Liga. Matches will be played. MPFL resumes next weekend, so we'll be having Nigerian Premier Football League games this weekend until next weekend. And of course, the Africa Cup of Nations, it's getting all interesting as a round of 16 games. Let me say the knockout stages starts today with Nigeria playing later on Monday. Updates coming from the camp of the Super Eagles. We'll definitely share with you on the show this beautiful morning. All you need to do is to sit back, relax, to enjoy this beautiful and interesting ride coming to you live from Oluyole 98.5 FM. Don't forget, we're also live on OLUYOLE FM 96.3 and Agility FM 92.1. All right, let's kickstart the show this beautiful morning. From the league, from the Nigeria League, MPFL, where Barrow Football Club are reportedly interested in veteran tactician Abdullahi Maikaba for the technical advisor role. Maikaba is currently the technical advisor of MPFL club Wiki Tourist. According to reports, the Malia boys have identified Maikaba as a suitable candidate to take over the technical role at the club. Maikaba's record of building a strong team is said to have attracted the Kano-based team. Maikaba previously managed former MPFL champions Rangers and the Kano Pillars. Barrow Football Club, we understand, are currently in the hunt for a new technical advisor following the sacking of coach Ladan Bosso earlier in the week. Well, from there, let's head straight to the Africa Cup of Nations. And remind you that round of 16 games starts today, 5 p.m. today. We will have Senegal lock-ons with Sudan. And later on at 8 p.m. it is Mali taking on Tunisia. Later tomorrow, Sunday, the 4th day in the month of January 2026, Morocco, host country, will take on Tanzania. Yes, that game will hold at 5 p.m. And that same tomorrow, 8 p.m. it will be South Africa taking on Cameroon. On Monday, 5 p.m., Egypt and Benin Republic will kick things off for us. And by 8 p.m., it will be the Super Eagles of Nigeria and their counterparts from Mozambique. On Tuesday, it will be Algeria versus DR Congo, Ivory Coast versus Burkina Faso. Very interesting matchups, I must tell you. And we can't wait. For all of the games. And today on the show, let's get interactive. Second half of the show, I'd like you to share with us where you think the Super Eagles, how far you think the Super Eagles will go in this competition. Yes, how far do you think the Super Eagles will go in this particular competition? Last time out in Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria made the finals, made it to the finals, lost to host country Ivory Coast in the finals, and this time around, haven't won all their group games convincingly, although we failed to keep it locked at the back, how we conceded. But then, after seeing all our group games, how far do you think the Super Eagles will go in this competition? Let us know. 0055009850. Alright, let's hit the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, even as we await your calls this morning to share with us how far you think the Super Eagles will go and on why you think they will go that route. Alright, the Super Eagles of Nigeria head coach Eric Shell is reported to be in high spirits and fully focused on the task at hand after reportedly receiving all outstanding financial entitlement from the leadership of the National Sports Commission (NSC). Well, according to a source within the team's camp in Fes, Morocco, the French tactician has been paid in full, including his salary for January 2026. The timely settlement is believed to have contributed to a positive atmosphere within the camp as the team continues its campaign. Well, the coach is said to have earned a total of $60,000 so far, calculated at $20,000 per match for winning all 3 group matches in the competition. Well, in addition, he reportedly received a daily allowance of $400 from the start of the team's training camp in Egypt. The source praised the NSC for its handling of financial matters, noting that the prompt payments have helped maintain harmony within the team. Well, the smooth administration of the pitch has been credited with allowing the Tenko crew and players to remain fully concentrated in their objectives at the tournament. Super Eagles will face Mozambique in the round of 16 fixture on Monday, 5th of January, 8 p.m. at the same first stadium. The same stadium they played all their group matches. So it's already looking like home for the Super Eagles. All right, a good one coming from the NSC. Good one, I must say. Well, let's talk about not too good news coming from the camp of the Super Eagles, but it's part of the game. Yes, injuries are indeed part of the beautiful game. The Super Eagles continued preparations yesterday evening with 25 players taking part in training as the team intensifies its focus ahead of the knockout stage. Ryan Alebioshu was present at the session but did not train with the rest of the squad as he continues his recovery from a leg injury. Ryan was indeed fantastic against Uganda, I must say. Well, meanwhile, Cyril Dessers has been ruled out of the team due to a thigh injury and has since returned to his club for further assessment and treatment. For midfielder Tochukwu Nnamdi, he also missed the training session yesterday after coming down with a cold. Head coach Eric Shell addressed the squad during camp training yesterday, urging the players to put their group stage achievements behind them and shift full attention towards the challenges of the knockout phase, emphasizing the need for renewed focus and discipline as the competition progresses. Don't forget that the Super Eagles of Nigeria topped Group C with maximum of 9 points and are set to face Mozambique later on Monday. Well, that's the news. That's the news coming from the camp this morning. All right, let's talk about another interesting news coming from the Super Eagles camp. Super Eagles head coach Eric Shell has been named the best coach of the group stage at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco, while Ademola Lookman was included in the CAF group stage 11. The group stage 11 was released by the Confederation of African Football yesterday, with the 2024 African Player of the Year, that's Ademola Lookman, emerging as the only Nigerian player to make the best 11 of the group stage. Eric Shell, who guided Nigeria to the top of the group with a perfect record of 3 wins, was recognized for his impressive work on the bench, earning the Best Coach Award for the group stage. CAF said, and I quote, under the guidance of Eric Shell, the Nigerian national team displayed a tactical brilliance and a cohesive team structure. Shell's approach was marked by a solid defensive setup, quick transitions, and giving attacking players the freedom to express themselves. His clear vision and consistent selections allowed Nigeria to perform at their best during the group stage, showcasing the balanced style of play. Shell's ability to maximize the potential of a squad and build a collective identity was one of the highlights of the group stage. And of course, in the first year of his contract with the Super Eagles with the Nigeria Football Federation, Shell's mandate is to win the AFCON title after missing out of the 2026 World Cup sport. Lookman, who has recorded 2 goals and 2 assists in 2 matches at the tournament, was selected in a 3-man midfield alongside Morocco's Brahim Diaz and Cameroon's Carlos Baleba. While the Atlanta forward opened his AFCON account with the match-winning goal against Tanzania in Nigeria's opening game, and followed that up with a goal and 2 assists in the thrilling 3-2 victory over Tunisia in their second fixture. But then he wasn't dressed up for the 3rd game against Uganda. But according to CAF, Lookman has operated with the instinct of a midfielder at the tournament, making him one of the most dangerous players of the group stage. Egypt's 36-year-old shortstopper Mohamed El Shenawi was named the best goalkeeper of the group stage. The defensive line in the CAF 11 features Naoussar Mozari of Morocco, Asel Sunzebe of DR Congo, Edmond Tapsoba of Burkina Faso, and Yahya Taitala El Abdi of Morocco. Ivory Coast Amad Diallo leads the three-man attack, flanked by Senegal's talisman Sadio Mane and Algeria captain Riyad Mahrez. All right, we told you to share with us how far you think the Super Eagles will go this morning, and let's see if I can pick a couple of calls before we move on this beautiful morning. Well, Diallo has scored 2 goals at the tournament. Mane has won, while Mahrez currently leads the scoring chart with 3 goals in 2 matches. The knockout phase begins today in Morocco with 2 rounds of 16 matches. And of course, we'll definitely bring you up the update right here. All right, someone is speaking this morning and reacting to the recognition, and he is Super Eagles coach Eric Shell, who has reacted to his selection as coach of the group's phase of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. CAF yesterday unveiled the best 11 of the group stage, picking Lookman, and of course Eric Shell was named the coach of the group stage, and after guiding his side to the win against Tanzania, Tunisia and Uganda. The Super Eagles are the Desert Foxes of Algeria, are the only teams with 100% record from the group stage. They have also scored the highest number of goals, as 8 in the competition so far. Shell said the recognition will motivate his team, motivate him personally, and of course his players. According to him, I am happy about this recognition, but I will like to give the credit to my backroom staff who work tirelessly to make the team function. This development is a good motivation for me, the players, and the entire squad. And of course, we wish him all the best. We hope that all of this will work out pretty well for the coach. All right, let's talk about one of our players this morning. He is Alex Iwobi, who says that the Super Eagles cannot afford to take their foot off the gas ahead of their game against Mozambique on Monday. Nigeria progressed to the round of 16 with the maximum 9 points from their group and set up a meeting with Mozambique, who advanced as one of the best third-place teams with just 3 points. While Nigeria recorded victories over Tanzania, Tunisia and Uganda in Group C, Mozambique's sole 3-2 victory over Gabon in Group F proved just enough to ensure their progression. They lost their other group games against Cameroon and Ivory Coast, but not without a fight. Ahead of their meeting in Fes on Monday, Iwobi believes that the team must not underrate their opponents in their quest to conquer Africa once again. All right, of course, Iwobi has also done pretty well for Nigeria so far in this competition. At the ongoing AFCON in Morocco, Iwobi has been instrumental in Nigeria's campaign, dictating play from the midfield for the Super Eagles of Nigeria as they book the place in the round of 16. The former midfielder has recorded 2 assists so far in the tournament, both coming in Nigeria's 2-1 victory over Tanzania in their opening group match. He provided the assist for Semi Ajayi's opener before setting up Ademola Lookman for the winning goal, becoming only the second Nigerian player since 2010 to register 2 assists in a single AFCON match. Iwobi followed that performance with another assured display against Tunisia last Saturday, completing 51 accurate passes from 59 attempts and playing a key role in the build-up to Nigeria's third goal in that 3-2 win. With 93 international caps, the 29-year-old is the most capped player in the current Super Eagles squad and is appearing at his 3rd Africa Cup of Nations. The Super Eagles are chasing the 4th continental title, having previously lifted the trophy in 1980, 1994 and 2013. And I just read out some of the good works already done by Iwobi in this competition, and of course you can also attribute all of those good results to the support he's been getting from his family. As I can report to you this morning that his family, his dad and his mother and his sister have all been supporting him. They've all been in camp. Of course, they've all been in Morocco watching and supporting Alex Iwobi. Let's listen to the father of Alex Iwobi, speaking about his son's performances so far this season and his relationship with Alex Iwobi.
Mostly for Nigeria. We're proud Nigerians.
Okay, his performance
so far in tournaments. He has, given assists, given the key passes. How do you feel as his father?
Well, again, I've been supporting Alex from when he was young, and I'm proud of his achievements so far, and I personally think there's still more to come from it.
Your prediction, Alex will be to win the Nigeria to win the tournament. Your prediction?
You can't come all this way without being optimistic. Yeah. We have a good team, we've got good leadership, and yes, Nigeria to win the AFCON this year.
Speaking of Alex's childhood, how early did you realize that football was not just a hobby and you actually had the chance of making it?
These kind of things you can't really predict. I played football when I was younger. I played for a few teams in Nigeria. So looking at Alex, my own vision when I had a son was I was hoping that there would be a son who loved football. But in terms of how far he was going to go, I didn't have a clue.
And how did you handle the pressure of having a prestigious football royalty uncle growing up?
Well, Uncle JJ has been a sort of inspiration to him, to the family, to Nigerians. And right from when Alex was at the Arsenal Academy, we used to go to Bolton where Uncle JJ was and then watch him. And Alex, though has his own style of play, is also influenced by the skills and technical ability of the uncle, and the uncle has always been there for him.
Talking of influence, do you have any influence on his decision picking Nigeria over England?
No, because when Alex came to Nigeria for the first time, he was 18, and I was the one who took him there. And at that point in time, the mindset was for him to come and have a look, because he got the invitation by then Samson Siasia for the Olympic team. So I said to him, let's go, and it's going to be your decision. And when he went there, the welcome he got from the fans, from the team, and from the nation was resounding. He saw a different kind of atmosphere where there's so much fun, laughter, and prayers. So that swayed his decision. But I did say to him, yeah, if you ask me, go back to Nigeria.
They listen to Alexander Iwobi's father speaking about his son, how he chose Nigeria ahead, of England, the place of his birth, and the influence that he had in that decision, how he's been supporting his son all this while. And no wonder Alex Iwobi is doing pretty well at the AFCON this year. We wish him all the very best. Alright, let's quickly check out the camp of one of the teams left the AFCON. A fight reportedly broke out in the Burkina Faso national team camp at the ongoing AFCON following an alleged breach of team regulations involving Captain Bertrand Traore. According to reports, Traore was involved in a heated altercation with the Stallions' physical trainer after he allegedly brought a woman into the team's hotel, an action said to be against the squad's internal rules during the tournament. The disagreement is believed to have escalated into a physical confrontation before teammates and officials intervened to restore calm in the camp. Neither the Burkina Faso Football Federation nor the team's management has issued an official statement on the incident as of the time of filing this report. It remains unclear whether disciplinary measures will be taken against the player or if the matter has been resolved internally. Burkina Faso are facing cup holders Côte d'Ivoire for a place in the quarterfinal stages of the AFCON, and the incident is expected to raise concerns about discipline and focus within the camp ahead of that fixture. Honestly, that's not what they should be talking about at this point. I mean, players. All right, moving on. Let's step out of AFCON at this point, but still in Morocco. Morocco is set to host the 2029 FIFA Club World Cup, further underlining the country's rising stature in global football. The North African nation has continued to earn international recognition for its stronger football infrastructure, organizational capacity, and growing influence within world football. Hosting the FIFA Club World Cup in 2029 represents another major milestone in Morocco's ambitious sporting journey. In recent time, Morocco has successfully staged several high-profile football tournaments, including CAF competitions and FIFA events, earning praise for its modern stadiums, logistics, and passionate football culture. The country is also a host for the 2030 FIFA World Cup alongside Spain and Portugal, highlighting FIFA's growing confidence in Morocco as a reliable host. The 2029 FIFA Club World Cup is expected to bring together elite clubs from across the globe, offering Morocco another opportunity to showcase its hospitality, football heritage, and organizational excellence on the global stage. For Morocco, the tournament is not just a football event, but a statement of progress, an incredible trajectory for a nation that continues to raise the bar in international sports hosting. Morocco has done pretty well for themselves as far as hosting sporting events is concerned. They've rescued CAF in like last 3 years, honestly, hosting competitions back to back for CAF, and now stepping things up. We wish them all the best. Alright, let's touch on other sports this morning. World record holder Tobloba Amoson has started the new year with a bang after securing a top 3 position on the World Athletics ranking list of the best athletes in the 2025 season. The hurdling queen, alongside 2 other Nigerian athletes, that's Ezekiel Nathaniel and Chukwuebuka Enekweche, are ranked among the world's elite, securing a position in the top 100. Their outstanding performances in hurdles and shot put have kept Nigeria prominently featured on the global athletics stage. Amoson, who captured a silver medal in the 100-meter hurdles at the Tokyo 2025 World Athletics Championships, finished the year as the 3rd best in her event worldwide, amassing 1,430 ranking points. She was surpassed only by gold medalist Dijal Kambuji of Switzerland and America's Grace Stark. At 28, Amoson is the sole Nigerian woman to rank in the top 5 of her discipline and holds the 28th position in the overall women's ranking for 2025. Well, meanwhile, Nathaniel enjoyed a phenomenal breakout season, ending the year as the 5th ranked 400-meter hurdler in the world and 15th in the men's overall standings. The 22-year-old made a historic Diamond League debut, reaching the final and securing a 3rd place finish. And for shot putter Enekweche, multiple African champion, also earned a spot in the men's top 100 following his 5th place finish in Tokyo. He concluded the year ranked 100th overall and 7th in his event. Enekweche joins Amoson and Nathaniel as the only Nigerian athletes to finish the 2025 season inside the top 10 of their respective disciplines. I will say congratulations, big congratulations to them. Alright, let's move straight to Europe this morning and take us fixtures starting from the Premier League. First off, let's check out how the teams ended 2025 on the table. Arsenal ended as the top, ended December, or more or less ended the mid-season, as top of the table after 19 matches with 45 points, 4 points better than second place Manchester City, who finished December with 41 points. Aston Villa with 39 points. Liverpool fourth with 33 points. Chelsea, who is without a manager following the sacking of Maresca earlier in the week. That's earlier in the week. On the first day of the year, they are 5th on the table with 30 points. Same point as Manchester United, who have 30 points, are 6th. Sunderland 7th, Everton 8th, Brentford 9th, Crystal Palace 10th, Fulham 11th, Tottenham 12th, Newcastle 13th, Brighton 14th, Bournemouth 15th, Leeds 16th, Nottingham Forest 17th, and in the relegation waters, we've got West Ham United, Burnley, and Wolverhampton Wanderers. And taking a look at fixtures in the Premier League this weekend, today, Aston Villa will take on Nottingham Forest. Brighton will take on Burnley. Wolverhampton Wanderers will take on West Ham United. Bournemouth will take on Arsenal Football Club. And tomorrow, Sunday, it is Leeds versus Manchester United, Everton Brentford, Fulham Liverpool, Newcastle Crystal Palace, Tottenham Sunderland, and Manchester City will take on managerless Chelsea Football Club. Alright, moving straight to the Ligue 1. Talking League On, yesterday, Lens defeated Toulouse 3-0. And today we would have Monaco take on Lyon, Nice will take on Strasbourg, Lille will take on Rennes, and tomorrow it will be Marseille Nantes, Brest take on Auxerre, Le Havre will take on Angers, Lorient will take on Metz, PSG will take on Paris FC. Moving straight to the Italian Serie A, where we had a game yesterday. Cagliari lost at home to AC Milan. That game ended 1-0 in favor of AC Milan. Today it is Como Udinese, Genoa, Pisa, Sassuolo, Parma, Juventus, Lecce, and Atalanta versus AS Roma. And tomorrow it is Lazio, Napoli, Fiorentina, Cremonese, Verona, Torino, and Inter Milan versus Bologna. And of course, in the La Liga, a game was played yesterday in the Spanish La Liga. Real Vallecano and Getafe played out a 1-1 draw. And later today, it will be Celta Vigo versus Valencia, Osasuna, Athletic Bilbao, Elche, Villarreal, and Espanyol versus Barcelona. And tomorrow, it will be Sevilla versus Levante, Real Madrid, Betis, Alaves, Oviedo, Mallorca, Girona, and the Sociedad versus Atletico Madrid. As the size of the show this beautiful morning, big thanks to the entire production crew. Bigger thanks to you for listening this morning. The show returns next Monday. Till then, do have a lovely weekend and stay safe.
People, unbeatable, untouchable. The station that does it better. Oluyole FM 98.5 Ibadan.
Ojúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọyẹ́ máa ń la o ọyẹ́ tó la lọ ní o ọyẹ́